This is the Rumor Report.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
Sometimes you say stuff and it's just gonna get you in trouble.
On The Breakfast Club.
Whatever. She don't know my business. I know hers.
That's right. I know everybody's business. Okay. So we're gonna start out with correcting a little something I talked about yesterday, which is Baps. Remember we had that big debate whether it's a classic or not.
Yep.
And online said it's a classic. They agree with me. But Cardi B is saying that it was a rumor. She has no idea where it came from. She went on Twitter and she said, I don't even know where the rumor even came about. Maybe because we look so cute in the WAP video. Kiss, kiss. So I guess it's not in the works. It's not actually going to happen. But, you know, I'm still rooting for it because I think that would be super cute for her to do.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. She said she has no idea where it came
like
from.
everything else on the internet from no damn place.
Hopeful wishes, yeah. Now, next up, this is really good. So Rough Riders are going to be honoring DMX in a ride-out event right here in New York City. The Rough Riders announced that they'll be hosting a ride-out on April 9th. Okay, I was about to say, it's not today. Okay, there we go. April 9th, which will commemorate 2 years since DMX's untimely passing.
Damn.
Yeah, now they detail that it'll be a day of fun, food, drinks, just a good time, music, all of that. They're going to be releasing more information about it coming up soon. So if you are a DMX fan, stay tuned because that will be a great day to celebrate his life, his legacy, all of that.
Rest in peace to X.
I'm sure they'll start in Yonkers somewhere, but that's dope. Or finish in Yonkers.
Yeah, well, next up now, Tyrese opens up about his bad reaction to depression medication. Now, I didn't actually know he was on depression medication. I think that that's a great thing if you have mental health issues for it to be identified and for you to get help. Now,
Absolutely.
Tyrese recently did an interview with Sway where he opened up about his mental health. And during the conversation, he did mention that he was on medication. It's called Rexulti. Now, he was apparently on Rexulti for depression after losing his custody battle with his daughter, which we all knew about. I think it happened in like 2017. He was posting online and crying. And
That was what do you want from me? That's where that came from, right?
Yeah.
What more do you want from me? Congratulations.
All right. So, right.
Tyrese.
Wasn't that bad?
It really was,
It
though.
was, though.
It was. So, but he got the help he needed. But check this clip out when he talks about it.
You put some shit like Rexulti in my system, it's going to have the worst adverse effects ever. So I'm online talking about Will Smith giving me $5 million. I never talked to Will Smith. And I still haven't recovered from the damage that I did to him and his family. They didn't deserve them phone calls. I still haven't recovered from announcing that Samantha was pregnant when she wasn't at the time. Everything that was happening, I was out of my mind. But then I go back and I look at all those posts, and it's crazy how often I was quoting Bible scriptures. I was operating vehicles on psych meds. So that saying, Jesus take the wheel, he did. God covered me even when I was out of my mind.
So what he's talking about, I don't know if y'all remember this, but he like put online and put out there that he had asked Will Smith for $5 million for legal fees, right?
Yep.
But the thing is that he never even talked to Will at all. He just kept calling him, trying to make this happen, but it never happened. But now we're finding out it's because of these depression pills that have him doing things he would never really do or saying things that aren't even true. That's what he was going through.
So Will Smith curved him. Didn't answer the phone.
At all. Because he probably saw the thing online and he still was calling for the $5 million.
He did that to us too when we was all in the group chat. He would send us crazy texts
all the time.
And one day I got crazy with him. I told him the SMD because he was talking crazy. But he said he doesn't even remember sending any of those texts.
Wow. Yeah. These drugs have some serious side effects. Now, he also went on to say that he does not drink alcohol. He never ever did drugs, none of that.
When I walk in the room, homies want to be like me, and women want to be with me. Do you think after being on psych meds and having a video out for 3-4 months and not even knowing it was out there, I did not know the video was out there. Wow. I was gone. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I've never been high in my life. When I can't sleep, I take an Ambien to go to sleep, and I'll take a 5-hour energy drink to stay up sometime when I ain't got no energy. I've never popped a Molly, X, Percocet. I've never drank red or white wine or Heineken, nothing, ever in my life. Why don't I drink? Oh, that's cool. It's not cool. I don't drink because everything about drugs and alcohol my life up throughout my childhood. Everything was out of control.
What's this face,
I
Envy?
don't know how much truth Tyrese is telling y'all because he lies so much. But the part about being on the psych meds, I've heard him say that before. But I've also never mind.
You never seen him?
What about drinking and what about drinking?
I'll
Because
tell
Envy
y'all.
was making a
Go ahead,
face.
Envy. You tell him. All right, never mind.
I got
when Tyrese come up
I'll
here,
give you some Rick Salty. You'll tell me.
when Tyrese come up here, we'll talk about
I
it.
learned last time we had this conversation, I said cap, and you said nothing, so I'm just going to say nothing. I'm just going to say
Tyrese come
nothing.
up here next
I ain't
time.
going to yell cap. I'm just going to say nothing.
So it's his turn.
He just left a long comment on my Instagram saying something, but
No, listen how he started it out though. He said Envy's beard is getting darker and Charlamagne keeps getting brighter. LOL. He went on to say, I can't wait to see y'all. We're gonna F around and have the first ever 3-part
No, we
interview.
not.
So
No, we
he
not.
ready
No,
to
the
come
hell
and
we
tell
not.
y'all
Sitting
some more
here for 3
information.
bars.
No, we not. Let
No,
me
we
tell you
not.
something. Tyrese wasted my time a few years ago and had me come down to Atlanta to do a one-on-one interview that took some hours talking about the whole mental breakdown he had.
I never seen it.
We never saw. Brian Barber shot the interview. Tyrese decided not to put it out because things didn't go the way he wanted them to in the interview. But there was one part of the interview we filmed in the kitchen with Charlie Mack, and he told us about one of those calls he made to Jada while on psych meds. Still one of the funniest stories I've ever heard in my life.
Can y'all air it now?
No, I don't have
They
the
can't
footage.
put it
Brian
out.
Barber got the footage.
Damn.
But according to Tyrese, he called Jada Pinkett Smith and said, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting...
You lie.
That's what he said.
You lie.
He said he called Jada and started rapping Tupac Hail Mary.
What?
That's what he said.
Jesus. I wonder how his ex-wife feels.
We gotta lift him up in prayer.
She was in the interview too.
And I wonder how she feels.
She was in the interview that
it
we
keeps
didn't put
bringing
out.
brought up that this new album's supposed to be about her. You know, they have a child together. It just seems like
She was in the interview that we never put out.
Did she speak?
Really?
Yes, she did.
But he said he wanted to come back. So let him come back with her. He said he wants to give you a 3-part interview.
They don't talk to each other anymore.
I will not do a 3-part
Mr.
interview with
Samantha don't speak
Tyrese.
anymore.
So that's a no.
Tyrese
Can you
was
please
not-
go on your Instagram and say no so he can respond so I can read it?
Tyrese will never waste
I'm
my
in it.
time like that ever again.
I'm in this. I'm invested.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. When we come back, of course, we got the People's Choice mix, and it's all about B.I.G. Notorious B.I.G. Let me know your favorite big joint. We'll get it on for you. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.